Brushes down.
Yeah.
And in 3, 2, 1.
But I've had no time to make myself look nice this morning.
You are the sunshine of my life. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
What?
Hate it when my hair's up. I just feel like a bit like a teacher.
Wish I could get my hair up. You know?
Do you know what I mean?
But like a teacher.
I only had 20 minutes to get dressed this morning.
What would you be if you was a teacher?
Oh, I'd want to be a PE teacher.
Yeah, I think that
I'd make
makes
PE
sense,
so much more fun.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. You join us. Well, me and Dan, mid-shite, we were talking there.
Yeah.
That's the sort of dialogue that we have.
A little mouthful of a rap, didn't
in
you,
general.
baby?
Danny's got this weird thing, and I'm sure we've discussed it about, watching people eat and stuff. And she was adamant that I had a panini from Joe and the Juice.
Yeah, you're not really. We've
so
spoke about this before, but you've not really followed through.
Well, it's too much pesto.
Now we know that Joe and the Juice has a lot of pesto in his wraps.
Yeah, but is there anything worse than vegan pesto?
Yeah, vegan pesto. I didn't even know that there was.
What a load of bollocks! But welcome.
Welcome.
You're always welcome, as you know, and I know that you look forward to this moment. You find me still not myself.
Slightly hungover, lethargic.
Because obviously my other child, Sonny,
little dun-duns,
was 18 on Saturday, wasn't she, darling?
It was such a good party.
Oh my goodness me, honestly, that's it now. I mean, I need a rest.
It was brilliant, weren't it? I feel like it was just, she had everyone there. Everyone really enjoyed themselves, let their hair down, didn't they?
Well, I thought, she called 80s, which I thought was weird anyway, just in the sense of,
that.
The idea of an 18-year-old wanting to do an 80s party. I suppose it's because she looks at it as the olden days.
Yeah, but you've always brought us up on, like all the old 80s films, 80s music.
True.
Like, you've always,
Very true.
shown us so many things that maybe, like, kids of our generation haven't watched or listened to. Like, there were so many songs at the beginning when Evie was playing them that her friends had no idea, like, didn't even know what the music was. Do you know what I mean?
Shout out to DJ Evie.
Evie, yeah.
Evie Trez, Evie Tresident, if you want
what a DJ.
to give her a follow. She's only young, but fuck me, what a DJ.
She is really going to smash
Shout out
it
to Morrow's.
Yeah, Morrow's, the only place we host our parties.
An amazing gaff. Now, Morrow's used to be the Epping Forest Country Club. Now, there's a little shout out to some of you lot that might remember that, which was a gaff in the 90s where it was a fucking gaff. It was opposite another club called Jungle. And these are, like proper ravey fucking gaffs. I could never get into the country club.
Is that
it was over 21s. Jungle, I could get in. Just get off me tits. But country club, he was always a bit digi about getting in. And now my very good friend, he runs it, and so now I can throw parties there.
Yeah, it's just such a lovely venue, ain't it?
It's amazing. It's
got
brilliant.
Everything there. I'm going to definitely do my 30th there.
Shout out to Lisa as well,
Shout out to
works
Lisa
at Morrow's and organised such a fucking beautiful night. And it was very 80s. It felt 80s.
It did.
I obviously in my moustache era now because I'm about to embark on Rivals.
Yeah.
Very, very exciting.
Nanny dressed up really well, didn't she?
Yes,
Nanny
she
and
did.
Sue had their little matching
Kazza.
one suits.
I had to pick Kazza up and Sue, and I walked into your nan's house, and they were waiting for me in their shell suits, and they struck some sort of pose. I don't know what the pose was. They was doing some sort of gangster pose, frightening the life out of me.
They look so cute.
Sue had gone for some pink sort of eyeshadow.
Yeah, she had her little hair in pigtails, didn't she?
And Kazza, I said, okay, so what are yous? And Kazza said, oh, we're the cheeky girls. I said, but that's 2000, Carol. She went, no, it ain't. I said, it fucking was, darling. I said, it doesn't matter. You've made the effort, and I want to shout out anyone that made a good effort because, I know there was a bit of aggravation with some of the kids Sonny's age that, didn't want to dress up. They don't want to do it. They want to dress the fucking same.
I think all the boys dressed really well. I know they had Oscar. Cousin Oscar, he dressed
Two people
up,
going on the old school business vibe.
What about Tolo? Dressed up as Teen Wolf, was it?
We had a Teen Wolf there as well.
So funny.
But he was sort of Teen Wolf mid-change.
It was so
he had
funny.
a big hairy head of hair and a beard, but didn't have the face.
Yeah.
And he didn't have the hands either,
It
but
was so fun.
an amazing night, I've got to say. Everyone was just jumping about all night, having it large. Sunny looked amazing, looked beautiful.
She did, and I'm glad she felt beautiful. You know, like, because it's your big night, you want to feel good, don't you?
Yeah, of course you do.
She looked great. Her dress looked incredible. Her hair,
Yeah, and so,
makeup.
I'm just really proud of, my kids and, our family and just being wrapped around everyone. And I had to get rid of everyone. We had an after party.
Yeah, I know.
So I had to turf every fucker out. About 5:30 in the morning, I got rid of the last
when
little
the
mob.
birds go up.
So, you're sort of monitoring it. Your mother just fucked off to bed as she does.
So did Sunny.
And so, then
all of them.
Sunny flaked, left all her mates sort of having it downstairs, which I thought, you know what, we're all celebrating here. So I was off me nut, sort of tidying up, trying to load dishwashers at 5:30, because that's what you do now as a dad. And so Sunday was a complete fucking write-off.
The dad Deliveroo.
You know what I had, Dan? I thought I'm going to sort of starve myself all day, which I did. Sonny got up and got a McDonald's for everyone, like a McDonald's breakfast. It ain't the same.
No.
But I thought, you know what I fancy later on, just to tickle my palate? 2, maybe 3 ice cold bottles of Sol.
Yeah. Hair for the
and
dog.
a fucking Vindaloo.
Yeah. Was it a prawn Vindaloo?
I went King Prawn, babe.
Really? Oh, I don't know about King Prawn.
Why are you digging out the King Prawn Vindaloo?
I don't know. I'm always a bit funny around eating fish in like a curry.
Well, it's a prawn, it's a crustacean.
Yeah, true. Where did you go? Coriander?
They fucking cancelled on me.
Oh, yeah.
So I was going to give a shout out to Coriander, but they fucked me over.
They're my favourite.
So shout out to Forest Tandoori, good little
guy. Posher one, that
I don't think they are. But anyway, it arrived. And fuck me, Dan, it sent me into a slumber.
Yeah.
It was the perfect way to round off my weekend. And we've still got loads of cake indoors.
Yeah, I know.
Don't know what the fuck we're going to do with it.
Twins had some yesterday. They
did
loved
they? They
it.
get amongst it.
Oh, they had icing everywhere.
Was they off their nut? You know.
Oh, yeah. Well, Star refused to eat. Star's going through a phase where she doesn't want to eat her dinner. Now, Summer does.
Should have just given some Mandy.
So I'll give them a bit of cake after. Oh, she ate all that stuff.
Of course, she fucking did. Good
Demolished
cake.
it. It was good cake.
Don't know who made the cake.
Outrageous cake.
Outrageous cake. Another shout out, by the way.
I found her on Instagram like a few years ago because do you remember, when Mum on Mother's Day, I get her that little cake, don't I? And it has like the little flowers on top of the macaroni.
It's like a little box.
So that's her.
Yeah,
that's outrageous cake. So I randomly found her on Instagram, and then as I was looking more into it, I didn't realise she made proper like big tower cakes and stuff. So now we always use her for like birthdays and stuff. She's brilliant.
Any sort of people that sort of stalk us and stuff on Instagram would have seen the smudges of, Sunny was dressed as the character Lisa from a film called Weird Science, which is a niche film. Nailed it. And there's a smudge of her in front of that fucking cake, tiered.
She looks so
It's
lovely.
a pink cake with chocolate in it, right?
Yeah.
And there was what was on it? There was lipstick on it. There was there was a vape on it. Yeah. And I just thought, wow, like
that was Sunny in a cake.
What a milestone for me as well. This is a big year for me, for us.
It's a massive year.
As the Dyers. Her turning 18, obviously, I had marching powder come out.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're getting married. I suppose that's another thing we've got thrown.
Artie starting secondary school. Santi starts school.
Fucking hell,
twins start nursery.
Exactly.
This year's been crazy chaos.
Yeah, it's a good year, baby.
It's been a good year.
It's a year we should relish. And a year that, we should cherish in a way.
Yeah,
cherish the love we had. We should cherish the love we give. Cherish the love. Cherish the love. Yeah. Cherish the love.
Oh, I love that.
I think the words were wrong. I do apologise.
Yeah, I really,
copyright. We probably
I
get.
miss them sort of songs. Like back
what
in
do you
the
mean
day,
you miss them?
You used to have like the male and female thing. I used to like Barbara Streisand and Celine Dion. Tell him.
Oh God.
Well, that's when you and Mum split up though, and she taught me. I used to be Celine and she was Barbara.
Oh, what's her favourite Barbara Streisand song?
Tell him.
No, it's not that. It was another one. Woman in Chains.
Oh, what's that one?
I am. Oh no, I'll tell you what it is. I am the woman in love. I fucking hate that song.
And I'll do it.
Oh my God!
I love
yeah.
that song.
Oh, no.
See all them
to
songs.
have you into my world and hold you in it. I hate it.
I love that.
Not for me.
That really reminds me of her.
Oh,
she taught me
yeah, it
all
really
of them
does,
songs. I was like 6 and I was like singing them.
Your mum's the only one that if a song comes on the radio, she says, "Oh, this song reminds me of me."
Does she really?
What the fuck does that mean? How can a song remind you of yourself?
That's so funny.
You know, we call me the narcissist.
Yeah. That's so brilliant.
But you know what? She looked amazing, your mother as well.
Oh, she was like, was she the Spanish
She went
Madonna
La
vibe?
Isla Bonita.
Ah.
So she was basically a song from Madonna because she loves Madonna.
Yeah.
And there was La Isla Bonita. Do, 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 do. So basically she wanted to go Spanish. She went sort of flamenco, but looked amazing.
She looked beautiful. She looked about 12.
I was Fred.
You was Fred.
Took one of
on
his
the floor with Carol.
Took one of his whistles off of the row. Thank you very much, Ray Holman. He treated me to a proper 80s vintage whistle, Carlo Manzi's, which weirdly my suit still smelt like the 80s.
Really?
Yeah, you fucking have a whiff of it, darling. You go,
You
fuck
are
me.
good though at the minute. I mean, when we did that shoot yesterday, you were just styled to perfection.
We can't talk about this
We
shit,
won't talk about that, but it's just lovely. It's so funny. We turn up, and you're sitting there, you're getting a little massage. You've got your round of clothes.
Shout out to Liz Tor as well, because she's my makeup artist.
She was rubbing your back.
She does. Listen, that's why she's my makeup artist. I've had many makeup artists over the years, but she's one that the first time I had her, she started to massage me. I thought, oh, this is weird. I don't know if this is right. I mean, and also, obviously, sometimes she just comes to my house and does me before I go and do press. But if she does it in a room full of people, I think, well, what are people thinking?
But
let me tell you now, she's fucking amazing, very tentative. She realises that sometimes I get a bit stiff. Not in the pants, you dirty bastards. And she likes to make sure that I'm, sort of released somewhat.
It was funny.
So she's great. And shout out to Angela.
Yeah, you had Angela. I had all your little clothes.
My little stylist, helps me out.
Did you get to keep that shirt or did you have to give it back?
Nah, I'll give that one back, baby.
It's
You've
a
got
nice
to
little shirt.
pick and choose what you choose.
Yeah, choose.
So, a very eventful weekend, darling.
Yeah,
we find ourselves on this lovely sunny Monday.
Yeah, so nice.
And, I'm really proud. I'm really proud of my family. It's really good bringing everyone together because you need to do it more, I feel.
Yeah, we do. But it's nice because when you spend so much time with your family, it's like you just make memories in that, don't you? We went through like phases where you can go like 8 months without seeing each other.
Well, and then it gets to a point where you only see people at fucking funerals.
Yeah.
Which is awful.
Yeah, I know it is.
So shout out to the rest of my family. Can one of you throw a fucking party, son?
Yeah, we have. We've got Granddad's 70th and Nanny's 70th.
Yeah, big up Big Tony.
Big Tony, Nanny Christine.
I suppose we should just maybe touch on...
do you know we need to shout out to? Ben Eggs.
Oh, no, actually, yeah. Now, we need to acknowledge Eggs today.
Oh.
He's walking very, very tentatively. He's already smashed into a microphone. We watched him walk downstairs and it was horrific for everyone involved. He's just completed the London Marathon.
Yeah, 3 hours 45. Well done, Ben.
For an incredible cause and an incredible man, actually.
Oh,
Eggs.
he is.
Not somebody that I take lightly, having in my life, as brief as it is. And Eggs you could think that I've nicknamed him Eggs in a detrimental way. It's only, and I just want to reiterate why I call him Eggs, because his name's Benedict. It's very simple, but he done an amazing thing, something I could never do. Dan, you probably could. Is that it right? Because you've run 8K today.
I had to do 8K this morning.
You had to do 8K.
Oh, I am. I'm training at the minute.
But we can't say
why we're trying.
We won't say why.
I'd love to say, but I can't.
No, we won't declare it
yet.
We
won't declare what I'm doing.
But there's a big thing coming up. And,
so I'm training.
It's going to be amazing doing that.
June.
No, I'm talking about the race.
The race, I'm doing a nuclear race.
A nuclear race, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck is that?
A nuclear race, yeah. I'm doing it with Tolo. It's a bit like a Tough Mudder, but Tough Mudder like sells out every year.
Right, so you couldn't get in Tough Mudder, right?
No, so we're doing the nuclear
What's nuclear
race.
About the fucking
so
race?
So I think you have to run
Run through plutonium, what?
And then you have to do like all the obstacle courses and stuff in between it. I'm going to be absolutely filth. Tolo, actually, I need to order these certain trainers for it. So we're doing the nuclear race on the 10th, actually. The day before the BAFTAs. So I might be
Yeah,
walking a
okay.
bit like Ben on the
Whoa,
BAFTAs.
okay, darling. Right, no, you'll be fine. You're fit as a fiddle. You know that,
Yeah,
ain't you?
no, I know. Be good.
But yeah, no, well done, Eggs.
Well
And
done, Ben.
also, congratulations, Eggs, on being recognised for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
As he went through Canary Wharf, someone shouted out, "Go on, Eggs!" So that's amazing.
Yeah.
That means that his profile's raising. He'll soon have the paparazzi at his fucking door, digging around, trying to find all the skeletons in his closet. But no, congratulations. And a shout out to everyone, and Lisa McGrillis, actually, who plays my wife, Valerie, in Rivals, who also ran the marathon for the first time for another wonderful, wonderful cause, something that's very close to her heart, as I know that Eggs was the same, something very close to his heart. I think it's a fucking achievement, man.
Yeah, it's so amazing.
I always think, because I was so hungover, and feeling like absolute shite, self-loathing, and watching the marathon on the telly.
So emotional.
It was giving me the horrors watching it.
Oh, it was making me really emotional. I don't know if it's like the music they put on top of it. And...
Well, it's the difference in humans.
Yeah.
There's me laying there with me Derby out,
waiting for a Vindaloo.
you know, just sort of stinking of sort of booze and, you know, smoke.
Yeah.
Watching these people fucking running in the sunshine for 26 miles and going, how can humans be so different?
How can you do that? Like, it's incredible.
Well, you need a reason.
Yeah.
Will I ever have a reason?
No.
Oh,
I don't
thanks.
think you've ever
Thanks for the support.
I don't think you don't really run. Do you run? Have you ever done? No, you do a bit of football now and again.
Thank you
do
very
your
much,
charity
darling.
football matches.
That's sort of a light jog when I'm sort of
You've
playing
just
football,
not really
but-
been in. Like you've never. I think fitness. You either want to do it or you don't.
I've got a theory, Dan, and you will disagree. I think gym is bad for your health.
Oh my god.
No, I really do.
What do you mean?
Well, I think that you put too much strain on your heart in a gym.
No, you do put strain on your knees. To be fair,
And I know
You do.
there's many fit people over the years that have bowled over. People that have never smoked in their life. It's a weird thing, health. Now, I'm not encouraging people to get off your fucking tits every night, but I'm just saying that, to put that much strain on your heart, must be as bad as having a 3-day bender.
I don't know, Dad. Fitness
I'm
is
just
proven
saying,
to
I'm
be
putting it
good
out
for you,
there.
It releases endorphins.
And so does drugs. But, I'm just saying that, there's a thing where I feel that, you put this pressure on your body.
Yeah, but this is because you don't train, isn't it? I mean, if you train,
I'm just
then it might be
saying,
a bit different.
I know people that have really injured themselves in gyms.
Yeah, you can injure yourself.
And I go, what's happened? They go, I was in the gym. I go, yeah, but that's meant to be healthy for you.
I've seen this thing as well that women shouldn't do as much running. Like, it's not really good for our, hips and stuff. I have seen that before. I have. But I just love it. I love it. I feel guilty when I don't do it.
I'm proud of you, darling. I still do question whether you did come, from my testicles.
Yeah.
Because of someone that loves fitness.
I love it. And I'm trying to train whilst organising a wedding, whilst trying to work, whilst trying to be a good mum, whilst trying to clean the house, whilst trying to be a good wife to be. It's a lot at the minute. Do you know what I mean?
Wife to be? What the fuck is that? I wish you'd try and, tell old Joe about being a good wife.
I just feel like there's just not enough hours sometimes.
There isn't, darling. That's the thing. And so, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
And you keep doing your fucking thing. And when it's all revealed why, I think there'll be a lot of excitement around it. But, it's been a very emotional weekend. And that's why I feel fucked today. Proud. I think is the key.
Fucked and proud.
Proud. And shout out to Joe and the Juice because I've just had one of your spicy tuna, whatever the fuck it is. I hope you enjoyed them adverts. They're important adverts because of consumerism. Now, you find us, and for you that obviously watch it, the weirdos, that me and Dani have been set a task by Eggs to draw each other. We're going to do a little art class, and we'll see what happens. We're going to do it for a little while. We'll chat while we're doing it. We'll talk some shit.
As always.
Now, use your pencil first, darling, and just try and,
I'm really not...
What?
Are you drawing me how I look today, then?
Oh, no, I think I'm going to draw you when you was 8.
Okay, so I'm drawing you right now, but just your face, no shoulders.
I think we just go face.
Okay.
I think that's probably the one, isn't it?
I'm really not good at drawing.
We are, it's not about whether you're good or not, Don. It's sort of unique.
Well, you're meant to
sort of art, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, you sort of get a rough outline, darling. I mean, just sort of shout out to anyone that is an artist. loves art.
I would love to be able to draw. I'd love to sit on a balcony and just draw and paint.
How
and
lovely
shit.
would that be, Dani?
But I'm just
just be able to fucking draw.
You have to be born with it, though. I'm afraid.
We just sort of trying to try and get Dani's.
All right, so you sketch like that.
Have a little sketch and try and work out, the shape of the boat, basically. What we're going to try and do first. I mean, it's not easy. Of course it ain't.
I've already made you look like a fucking alien.
It's all right, baby. Listen. It's not easy, all this.
Do you know what it is? I've got no belief.
You've got no belief?
I've got no belief that I can draw. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
You have to believe it.
But what is it, art? What is it?
True.
A couple of quotes. The purpose of art is washing the dust of daily life off of our souls. I mean, that's heavy shit, Dan, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
If you think about it. That was by the lovely Picasso, who some of his behaviour could be questioned.
Why? What did he do?
Well, let's not go into it. So I just thought it doesn't matter how good it is, Dan. Just try and make it look at least a bit like a face.
Yeah.
If you can, because it's really hard to. Okay, all right, you're proper colouring in, aren't you? You've got your hair scraped back today. Which
Yeah, I didn't have time this morning. I had 20 minutes to get dressed, babe.
Difficult to.
20 minutes to get dressed. Not a long time.
Maybe I should have done you with, because you're going to look like a boy, I'm afraid.
Oh, well, it's better than you look like an alien.
Really?
Not really good at drawing, babe.
I suppose it's when the paint gets involved is when we've got to try and mix paint and stuff. So, well, anyway, it's very therapeutic, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if this is ideal for.
Jarrod's one book with some colouring books actually, because sometimes of a night time I get anxious and shit. It makes you shut off from the world.
Yeah, you do love your bit of anxiety, don't you?
Yeah, I love anxiety. It's so fun.
It's what you're about, aren't it? Isn't it? Just sort of generally just sort of anxious.
Queen.
But it is what it is, baby. Right? Okay, so if I give you a really wide neck here, I'll get some paint out. Try and fucking.
Why don't you?
Well, Right, what colour's this fucking thing here? Yellow ochre. Let's try a bit of yellow.
Red and yellow and pink and
Have I got me tinted moisturiser on today?
orange and purple and blue.
I can see a rainbow, see a rainbow. Can you see one, two?
Do you know what?
And then, what? You happy? Okay, well, don't show me yet. We'll do it again.
I'm not showing you yet.
Listen with your eyes. That doesn't make sense, does it?
Who says that?
Listen. Oh, shit, I'm dropping it on the fucking floor, look.
I don't know if I want to
Listen with your eyes and see everything you see. Is that right?
I don't know. Whistle.
So then what you do is like it fucking sort of, it's causing murders in your eggs. Look, it's fucking paint. Look. Right, so what I've done here, Dan, right, is and for all you eagle-eyed listeners, I've put a little bit of yellow ochre. I've put some vermilion and some white together.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to try and mix this up, right, and see if I can get a nice pinky fucking tone. It's right.
So I don't know where to paint though.
What do you mean?
Where am I painting? Do you know what I mean?
Paint on the canvas.
Yeah, I know, but I've drawn you. What,
Right.
paint your face and stuff?
Yeah, just paint it and just see how you get on, darling. And then
Skin tones.
and then afterwards, if it dries in time, then you can sort of go over it again with some black and that. Yeah, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but okay, mix white and vermilion and yellow ochre.
Yeah, I've got them here if you want them.
Can I? Yeah, but you're not,
see
that,
them
you're
three
not
there,
that
look.
colour though, babe.
Don't worry about it. You got to try and sort of. Yeah, I've gone a little bit nutty with me paint, but hey ho.
Add more white.
Yeah, I can't be fucked. But no, I know that it's about getting the right sort of
Consistency, right?
Well, look, consistency, long words.
Yeah.
Lovely. Okay, nice. And we were doing this in quick time, and it's not about.
I was never good at art at school.
What was you good at though, Dan? Would you say your favourite subject?
Drama.
Oh, yeah, it was drama, wasn't it? Yeah.
I got an A star in drama. Not to brag, but I
You
did
beat
get an
me,
A
yeah.
star.
I got a fucking B, didn't I?
I know, but look at you now, BAFTA nominee. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's a BAFTA nominee.
I might as well do your fucking neck and all while we're at it. So I suppose while we're
You're
doing
not
this,
this
mate.
colour.
Don't worry about it. Look,
I am worrying.
I need to stress.
It's me, yeah.
Yeah, what sort of art have you gone for?
Are you colouring in my whole face?
Yeah, why have you looked at me?
I can't see, but I'm just like, I don't really want to do... Oh, I've done it now. I'm really
That's a
not
good
happy.
colour. That's a good colour, that is. Better than my colour. You've gone mahogany for me. So, yeah, art. What sort of art we got indoors?
Yeah, what have you got? You've
Love
got
art,
Marilyn
don't I?
Monroe, haven't you?
Yeah, I went to a restaurant once in
love art.
West London, and there was a big picture of Marilyn Monroe, but it was half of her face.
Yeah.
Her bangers were hanging out, fair
Yeah.
enough. But it was from a local artist, and I said, mate, I saw it was for sale.
Yeah.
And I thought, I want that. It would cost me a bag of sand.
Yeah.
That's $1,000 for all you people out there, you posh fuckers. And anyway, they bought it. I took it home, and your mother hates it, and always has, and always will.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I like the one that was the peel one.
I don't want tits on my wall. I think was her exact words.
Yeah.
But it wasn't about the tits. It was about the fact that it was a local artist.
Yeah.
And
you get some good art, to be fair.
I've got my neon London Calling.
London Calling.
Which is a lovely little piece. That was quite expensive as well.
That was quite expensive.
I've got my other piece, which is...
art is expensive, though.
You know, my vodka bottle.
Yeah, that's with all the pills in it.
With all the pills. With the fake ecstasy, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going to paint round my... Oh, I see what you've done. Okay. So it's good that I've got a tash in it because it's sort of distinct.
Can you stop
isn't
looking?
Well, you just looked at mine.
Art is really expensive. I'd love some Banksy art in my house.
Would you?
Does there still people not know who Banksy is?
Yeah, some people do. Yeah, of course they do. No. Yeah, well, his mother must know.
Yeah, I know, but like he's like a hidden artist, right?
Yeah, he's a mad old cat, and if you think
like, didn't he used to just draw on the walls and shit?
No, he does like these.
And then he just.
What they call like he traces them on, doesn't he? But he's
he's
an important artist because obviously he. This is hard actually.
It is really hard. Yeah, I'd love some Banksy artwork.
I've done your eyeball too small.
I reckon it's too expensive. It's so expensive, though, isn't it? I went to Latham's the other day, though, didn't I? And got myself a lovely bit of artwork.
Yes, you did. Yes.
Don't see that. I wouldn't go to an art gallery though. That'd bore me to fucking tears.
Yeah, fuck this right up, Worth.
Have ya?
I can see a rainbow, see a rainbow. Let's get another one and try and just do you. You know, obviously
I'm really enjoying this.
Very minimalistic, mine is. Give you some fucking red lips. Enjoying yourself, darling. Apologies to the viewers that was expecting some really profound stories about life, and you know, because that's why you come to this podcast, obviously. I've aged you. I think it's safe to say.
I've had some good Botox, so.
Yeah, you look about 70.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're not here to judge.
No.
What the fuck do I do for your hair? Maybe I'll give you a little bit of red on the old. See if you've got a bit of, I don't know, a bit of blusher on, maybe. A bit of texture on the firm. Again, what do we do about the fucking... I'm just going to use the pencil.
I would have been happy just to have done pencil sketching, to be honest.
Maybe for the next one we'll get a nude man in.
Yeah, why not? Get the old butler in a buff back. Yeah, I've got a cinema room as well, haven't I? Which I've got loads of art in. I'll go crazy with my art. I'll try to... I've and again, your mother hates it. You know, she doesn't like it. But I'll try to put art up that means something to me. So I've got Laurel and Hardy vintage posters because it reminds me of my grandfather. I've obviously got a lot of Lost Boys stuff up. All my favourite film movie posters, one being One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Obviously Lost Boys. Things like Gremlins, vintage posters. I've got old John Wayne pictures up because it reminds me of my old dad. Because he loves a bit of the old John Wayne, you know. I'll give you golden hair. I mean, I've never really done paints before. I've only ever used crayons, or not crayons. I like a bit of charcoal. It's the game I'm in.
No, what about your desk you've got in your...
Oh, yes, I've got a desk in my utility room, which I which is a 60s desk. Not utility room, what am I talking about? It's my office. And on that desk, I thought, what I want to do, I got it just before COVID actually, is I want to turn it into like an old school desk. And so I've just got loads of like sort of different scribbles and, I can't remember what they're called now. What would you call them?
Little scribbles.
When you jot shit down.
Yeah, it's brilliant. What you've got.
And I've got all my kids to do a little piece on it, haven't I?
Yeah.
Maybe I should take the smudge of it one day.
Yeah, and then I did my Ariana Grande, didn't I?
Because I went, go on, Dan, you put something. What does that mean to you? Obviously, you went.
I just fucked it.
You went straight to Ariana. But I do love art, man. It's important.
Your desk is so cool. I love going in there because every time I go in there, there's something new in there. But did you put the picture up the other day of your nan and granddad?
I don't know if I can be fucked doing your eyes white. Very minimalistic, this is done, by the way.
Yeah. This is hard.
Really hard, isn't it? But hey ho. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Dani and Dani's art class. Wonder if I'm sure there are podcasts that focus purely on art. I'm sure there is, isn't there?
Yeah, cool.
Jazz. It's very basic, this is. Not like me, but hey ho, we're just trying to. Maybe I will give you some. Why eyes burning like fire? Why eyes burning like hell? How can they hide it?
I'm wearing a new white top today as well.
You little white eye, fuck it, here you go.
How did you make gold?
I fucked it up now, let's see. Maybe if I put some white in the hair, it just gives it a bit more sort of texture, because
I'd love to know how you...
Because you've got highlights, see?
Oh, yeah, I've got highlights.
Highlights. Anyone want to shout out to all the people that want to send in some art,
Yeah.
A bit like, this is another throwback, which people probably don't remember, which was a guy called Tony Hart.
Yeah.
And it used to be a show, and you used to watch him sort of painting and stuff, and he had a little mate called Morph.
Yeah.
And a very nostalgic one today, yeah. And Morph, you ever heard of Morph?
No.
It was made of plasticine.
Have you got any more of that colour left?
What do you want, darling? Know what you want. What do you fancy? Eh?
So I think I might be all right.
I'm going to write on it now because I'm sort of done. I can't do any more with this. I'm going to write Dani by Dani. God, I think, well, you look odd. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, well, I've tried my best on you and on, to be fair.
But some things, I think I saw art once where it was just a banana taped to a
Look a bit like
to a canvas, and it went for about $4 million.
Really?
And then we're sort of done, aren't we? Thank you for joining us on this odd podcast. We're trying different things. Some things work, some things fucking don't, unfortunately. This probably doesn't. But there's lots of things that don't. But we're not going to dig eggs out today because he's a hero today. He can literally get away with murders.
Did you just do your autograph then?
I put Dani by Dani. That's what I put. So you should put Dani, spelt Dani.
How'd you do it with pen? Paint, I mean.
What do you mean?
How'd you do that? I think I've got too much of a thick one.
Maybe, yeah, you can...
Yeah, I can't do that.
Oh, okay, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Just waiting on Dani to... fucking around she is with it. I've got a black one here. Look, you want to use my one?
What thin one have you got?
It was a thin one, yeah.
Right. It's all right.
Okay, no, it's all good, right? So we have enjoyed today very much. We're going to reveal our smudges to each other. See what we make. I don't know what I've done, to be honest with you. Dani by Dani. There you go. Right, okay. So, ready? Put your brushes down.
Yeah.
And in 3, 2, 1...
What the hell is that? That is not me. I think I win that.
Do you think you've won?
That is not me at all.
I look like a character out of the Beano. which isn't bad,
I think I'm
actually.
not that bad, you know. I'm not a good drawer.
I sort of wish I had that head of hair. No, your one does look sinister. I'm not going to lie.
That ain't me at all.
You look like
Where's my hair?
you got it scraped back, haven't you?
What the fuck?
Oh, maybe I could've-
Where's my
Oh,
eyes?
shit, maybe
I
I
look
could've-
like something out of the Goonies.
Yeah, maybe I could.
I look like, what's his name out the Goonies?
Yeah, I could have put some hair around your shoulders, actually.
Oh my God, am I that ugly?
That's the. Look at me first before you start digging me out about being ugly. Yeah.
I think you look great. I think you look cool.
Oh, you think I look cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you look well cool. I think I've done really well.
I think
considering
you've
I'm
done.
not an artist.
No, I think you've done really well,
That-
actually.
It looks horrendous.
Oh,
That is
that's
so
out of
not
order.
me.
What do you mean it's not you?
That's not me at all.
It's had a little bit of. sort
That's a
of
bit of
hair
you.
around there. That's
That's
come
like
round
Dani
there.
10 years ago.
You know, just round there.
Dad, I'm not a good artist.
Well, I thought I was, but clearly I'm shy.
That is so bad. If I'm that ugly, then hell.
No, don't be silly. It's just very difficult under these circumstances. Anyway, thank you everyone for this very odd sort of podcast that we've done. Do write in if you want.
Send us some art. I love art.
No, if you want these, we can. I'm sure that
If anyone wants this.
well, there might be people that want them. To put them up on their walls. Piece of me and you.
That is not me, is it?
I'll give you a bit of hair at the end. Let sort of come around your shoulder.
What's happened to my nose? I've had a nose job.
Yeah, I don't know what happens to them.
That is so bad.
Can't work out the nose.
Oh, do you know what? I'll let you off.
Very difficult, the Uta.
I think
Anyway,
yours looks great.
that leaves me with just the one thing to say, unfortunately. And, this is what happens when you do loads of podcasts. Some are shit, some are good. You'd have got something from this today, some people would have hated it. But let me tell you something now. Don't ever fucking forget this. You're loved.